ADHD brain here. Follow the bouncing ball. We were like getting these crazy ideas. Me being in real estate, I see houses every single day. And I have a great house. We built it from the ground up, custom build, almost 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago, but we've been in the process for like 5, because when we bought the land and all that, it was a lot to jump through, but it was our dream home. But when you're in real estate every day, you see all kinds of houses and you're like, oh, I need that, I need that, I need that, because we're never satisfied. Part of the problem is we've been in the house for 3.5 years. The basement's not finished. We don't have a deck because we've been fighting with the county on getting our permit for the deck. So it's just been like frustrating because I'm working 3 jobs. We don't have anywhere to hang out in our house that's not like, I don't know how to explain it, like the fruits of our labor. Like nothing is super like set up or whatever. We've got like patio furniture in our garage. We've got a pool table in our garage. I can't park in my garage. Like just frustration. We didn't have a shed because no one could deliver us a shed on our slopey hill. So although I love my house, it's perfect, it's beautiful, the things that we built the house for, like the lake view and having a deck, it wasn't happening. So finally we went through and we were like looking, we looked at like 10, 15 houses and like we just couldn't find a house that was better than our house. We found one, but the yard wasn't big enough, and the driveway wasn't big enough, but everything else about the house was amazing. It was just like our house, but there was a deck and there was a finished basement and a bar in the basement and a pool in the neighborhood. Because that was another factor. The kids want a pool or they want a neighborhood pool. So instead of us taking care of a pool, we had found a house that had a nice pool, but we were like, no, we don't really want to take on solar panel payments. We don't want to take on taking care of a pool at this time. So we like kept looking around, and I was just like, I don't know, like we even wrote an offer on a house and didn't submit it because we were just like, what are we doing? Like we're gonna pack up and move just to not even know if we want to stay in Manassas forever. And I mean, we'll always be in the area, but like staying in the house forever was like, okay, the kids have 6 years left of school. Like think about it, so besides the fact that we're not gonna have a pool and we can't fix the part that we're not really in a neighborhood, we decided we're gonna stay put. So we decided to get an appraisal on our house and get a HELOC, which is a great program. If you want to ask me about that, I can hook you with my lender. It was so quick, because the amount that we want to take out of our equity, because our house is worth a lot because we put a lot of money down, and the value has increased in 4 years. The HELOC process is great. I don't want to like overstep my lane because I'm your realtor, right? But if you're looking into a HELOC or a refi, I have the great lender for you. But anyways, backing up, we were looking at credit things and interest rates, and it just doesn't make sense. Like we have a 4% interest rate, a decent mortgage. Why are we going to start over and just be, doesn't matter how much you make, you shouldn't be house broke, right? And this is another important thing. As your realtor, I never want you to extend your budget past what you're comfortable with. So we always have those conversations and we talk about those things, but I digress. You ever want to talk about those things? I'm your girl. And then I will hook you up with the best lender to get you all the best options, whether you're a first-time home buyer, an investment loan, HELOCs, refis. I'm your girl. Like I don't leave you at the table once you've bought with me. We just keep continuing on this relationship forever. You're stuck with me. So anyways, we just took a step back. We're like, let's go to sleep on this, whatever. And then we just started like going hardcore on trying to get this permit for the basement, permit for the deck. The deck thing is a whole nother thing. My neighbor behind us has 2 lots that's behind the road that we purchased from Lake Jackson to get the setback on the back of our house, but we can't consolidate that road into our lot because we're landlocking our neighbor. So to prevent that, our neighbor is going to consolidate his lots. So it's a little bit of a process, but we're working on it. And then we will consolidate our extra lot into ours and the road will not exist and it'll be our setback. So once we have our setback, we can get a permit for the deck. So that's coming soon. Basement. We have gotten the permit for our basement, so that's exciting. And like I said, we're getting a HELOC. We could finance the stuff on our own, but why not? Instead of going and paying a higher mortgage, take the equity out of our house and get what we need, get the house up to date. And then if we do decide to sell, either in a year or in 6 years, our house has everything. Finished basement, deck, whatever. So then there's another piece of that. We are getting a shed pad built out back because we wanted a shed. Nobody could ever deliver it down the slope, allegedly. So we finally are getting that done in the next 2 weeks so that we can move a lot of the yard equipment, like Brandon's zero-turn lawnmower, out into the shed. Boom. That's going to take out a lot of the clutter in the garage. So then that'll help. And then when we get the basement done, we'll be able to move the pool table to the basement. And we're just going to be like piecing this together over the next month or two, and I'm just so excited for it. So I just wanted to give you guys the update, and that coming soon, the Huntington house will have a basement, and it will have a deck for me to sit on and drink my morning coffee, and for me to have my dinners out on the deck and read my book out on the deck and enjoy the lake view that I bought this house for. So moral of the story is patience is key. Sometimes moving is not the perfect thing for you, but again, everything that everybody does has to fit their needs, their budget, and their goals. So I just wanted to share. But I'm so excited to reveal when we get the basement done and we get the deck done. We've had a framer come already for the basement. We're getting that locked down. They might start next weekend. So I'm hoping by the end of June, I will have a basement. And if I can get things going my way, I might have a deck before 4th of July. So I am so content, and I'm so happy with our life and our family, and I need to stop, wanting more without starting from where we already are. So anyways, happy Sunday. If you have any questions, call me. Bye.